Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Coach SLG and bag charm collection. Now I am planning to do a bag collection, but I have a couple of things coming and a couple of things that I've yet to reveal. So before I do that, I want to get those things in, show them, and then I'll be able to do a collection. But I don't have quite as many accessories and charms, but I have enough where I think that it's good for a video. So let me start out showing you the small boxy cosmetic case. This is the Sephora edition and it has little lipsticks on it. And these are fantastic. These come from the outlet. You have a little slip pocket here. They're not very big, but they hold a ton. And they're really, really good for small bags. Not for mini bags, but for small bags, these are fantastic. Next, I have the Coach Kittens and Mittens. What do they call this? Skinny Zip? Yes, I think that's a mini skinny, that's it. This is also from the outlet. In my opinion, the outlet has some of the best collabs and the best little special patterns between the outlet and the boutique. So you can see the little kitten here. He's in his mittens, and there's mittens all over. You know, the three little kittens that lost their mittens. And of course, you can use this as a key holder. It won't fit really a big key fob, but you could put keys. And then you have a place for your ID, your 2 card slots. And yeah, I do use this. I use this more in the winter time when I have a darker colored bag. But I just love these things and just love this design. It's a cat. How could I not? So next I have not one, but 2 of the zippy wallets. I have the lips design and then I have the dragon fruit. And the dragon fruit I did just get 2 weeks ago. Still has the tags on, and I'm probably going to be changing into it today. I'm sorry, because I want to use this with my backpack. And when I used my backpack last, I didn't switch everything out. So I am going to do that probably tonight or maybe tomorrow, but probably tonight. These are fantastic. I have videos on these, so I'm not going to get into too much detail. But if you want an SLG from Coach, it's my favorite. Then I have a couple of these corner zip wristlets. This, I'm not really sure what this design was called, but again, it's cats, and they're playing with little yarn balls, and inside you have your little card pockets, 2 card pockets, and oh, I have a quarter in here. Who knew? So these are great just to put in your purse to use as a wallet or to use as a catch-all. The only thing that I don't like about these is that you can't take the handle off. I mean, I guess you could if you want to get pliers and pry it off, but I think it would have been great if they were made a different way, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I also have this in just the signature C's, and this will be, I guess, the Coach equivalent of Damier Ebene. I really like the way the C's look, the darker C's on the lighter brown background. And again, same setup inside. These are really, really nice. And you could get those at a fantastic price. So they make really good gifts. Definitely something to keep in mind. So this is the small, I think they call this the small pouch or small wristlet. This is from the boutique. It's the cherries pattern. And I have a couple of pieces with the cherries pattern. I have a Cassie 19. I have, oh, I do have a card holder. I'll have to include that in another video because I have it in my drawer. But anyway, I have a chambray card holder with the cherries. And you can see that there's a little bit of glitter here, highlighting the cherries. It has a little Coach hang tag, and the straps on these are, in fact, removable. And this is actually very close to the Chanel pouch that I have, the large pouch. So you have 2 card slots, and then you have the rest of the bag to put whatever in it. This one will fit my phone, so you can put a phone, a couple cards, run to the store, no problem. Whenever I have this, I'm always trying to close it by the strap because the other one zips that way. But this has a little strap at the top and a nice little leather tab. And then I have yet another cat piece. This was gifted to me by Autumn Beckman. She had bought a trio, and I think that she pieced out the pieces on her trio. This is from the Critters collection, and these are adorable tabby cats, because we all know tabbies are my favorites. And you have the little pull here. This is set up the same inside. You can see I've used it. I have some wet ones, some Tide to Go. So most of my pouches and whatnot do have some extra stuff in there. So this has actually a little back slit area here, and then the compartment slots for credit cards. And this is actually a little bit bigger than the cherries. This kittens came from the outlet. And again, it was sold as a trio. So you can see there's a little bit of a difference. Obviously, this kittens is going to hold a little bit more, but it's really just minimal. Also, the one from the boutique does not have that extra little back pocket. And that's a nice little place that you could put receipts and little doodads back there, like tissues, stuff that you don't want to get lost. And this also has a removable strap. But you could see it has the little spring hinge here because the other pouches attach that way. And it's got its own little itty bitty hang tag. How cute is that? So moving on to my charms, I have my little Coach Bear, which I've never used. He just basically lives on my charm tree, and I look at him all the time and I think he's adorable. So he doesn't have to go in a bag, guys. He's cute. That's all that counts. I have my Bad Girls charm. Quite a few of us in the Bad Girls have a Bad Girls charm. And I do use this with several different bags, actually. But this is kind of neutral. Goes with everything. I have, continue the theme. This is from the Year of the Tiger. And this is a leather charm as well. So is this. These are both leather. They have canvas backing. This has small C's. This has larger C's. The Coach charms are fabulous. And this also did come with a key ring, but I took the key ring off. I typically do with these because if I'm going to use something else to attach it to my bag, I usually use one of the detachable spring rings so I could put it on the strap and then hang the charm from there. So look at all the detail on this, guys. These are so, so cute. They're so well made. And typically at the outlet, you can get the charms for less than $50. And here's a fun tip. Coach charms resell very, very high. So some of these charms that may have originally sold for $50 on the outlet or $45 on the outlet sell upwards of $75, $100, and some even more. So keep that in mind. If you see something that you want to get, grab it. This is also from the outlet. This is the wildflower, cluster. And I love that this one has the spring ring. And this is fantastic colors. It's so versatile. You could use it with almost any bag because you have so many colors included here. So orange, red, pink, purple, blue, green. You have the studs. It's really, really beautiful. Goes great pretty much with anything that's a primary color. Now this one I got a couple of years ago. This is a metal and resin charm. Of course I love it because it has the cherries, but unfortunately this had an ice cream cone and the cone part broke off and got lost somewhere. So that's the first time that I've ever had that happen. And then you have some dice. And I kind of thought that this was casino themed originally because, you know, you have slot machines, have the cherries, and then you have dice. But I have no idea how ice cream figures into that, so I guess that's not it. And then, of course, you have your Coach C. So even with the broken ice cream cone, I don't think anybody notices it. I still use this charm, but the combination here is perplexing. So if you have any insight, please let me know. And then I have this beautiful rose, like a cabbage rose, whoops, charm. This is pretty recent. This was from one of the floral collections. Kind of reminds me of Cake Facette, but it's not. And this is beautiful green and purple and orange. And the back of this is just plain leather. And this one has a silver attachment. So moving on to some more. I have two tea rose charms. These both are from the boutique. This one, you know, I purchased recently. And I haven't used it yet. I'm going to put this on my backpack. This is beautiful. I use this actually with one of my Longchamp bags. I have the small, extra small Le Pliage, and I hang it from there. And I hang it sometimes from other Coach bags, vintage Coach bags. So you'll see this pop up once and again on some of my bags. I have this little mini bucket bag charm. I think that's what this is called. This is from the outlet, and these sell really high, guys. I mean, I want to say that these were maybe around 50 or so on sale, and I see them on eBay for around $75 or $80 and sometimes more. And this is in denim, and I've used this recently on my little Coach Regina. It's red, and I think that the blue goes so well with it that I just use it on there. Next, I have this adorable Cracker Jack charm. It's got a leather back. It's the Cracker Jack box, vintage Cracker Jack box, and it's just too cute. I like this on a vintage bag because it's a vintage charm. And we're getting to my last charm. Yeah, believe it or not, this is the last one, and this is a recent purchase. This is the Coach Lozenge charm, and you can see that this is composed of Coach hang tags. And they are multicolored. Each one of them is a different color, front and back. So you pretty much have every color in the rainbow on here represented. Well, you also have it dropping to the floor. Anyway, this has silver hardware, and, you know, this pretty much goes on anything. But I do like this on a vintage bag because these are not really vintage tags, but they're like vintage tags. And this is an older charm, so I think that it looks really cute pretty much on anything, but I do like it on some of the vintage bags. So that's all I have to show you guys today. If you have questions about any of these pieces, if you want to know more, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below. And if you're new here, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Come on back, because I am going to do an entire Coach collection. And for all of you coming back, you know I love you. Thank you so much. And if you've missed any of my previous videos, go ahead and give them a watch. I did a really exciting unboxing this past weekend. So head on over and watch that. And while you're at it, find something else that you like. I love contemporary, luxury, old, new, home goods, perfumes, you name it. I love it. So you're sure to find something that you love also. I will see you guys in my next video. Not sure what's coming up later in the week, but I do have an unboxing on Saturday. See you soon. Bye-bye.